Welcome to the next video in my series on learning the Woovebox. In the background you can hear some of the sound design stuff that I've been working on this week. And a few things have changed in the studio since the last time I recorded a video. I now have a real condenser mic that I've borrowed from a friend, going into a mixer, mixing with the live output from the Woovebox. No more amp, no more transmitting through the air, and no more recording through the iPhone microphone. And what we're looking at is a few pictures of where I've been. This first picture is my portable studio. AirPods, a Bluetooth transmitter, and the Woovebox. I take it out to places like this cave down in the Arroyo. I took it to my radio show, transmitted some live music on my show. I go out in the mornings and hike before work. I go work. I'm working half days right now for about 4 hours. And then I go for a hike, stop in beautiful places, and spend about an hour doing sound design. All right, so when we left off, I was working on this drone track, trying to morph between different waveforms in a wavetable. And the thing that got me stuck was that I really don't understand some of the things that we need to understand to work with this device. I didn't know how many beats there are and a step and all this stuff. So here's what I started working out, trying to figure out. I wanted the track 1 to fade up for 6 seconds, fade down for 6 seconds while track 2 was fading up. And so here's some of my attempts at calculations. And you see at the end, I got a note to myself: learn how many beats are in a step, how many steps are in a beat, and figure out how sustain works. So I went off and I started timing things to try to figure this out. And I figured out that at 120 beats per minute with a beat division of 4, there were 30 bars per minute, 120 steps per minute. I figured that it would be 4 times that with a beat division of 1. I timed it, calculated it. It was correct. So with a beat division of 32 at 80 beats per minute, we get 10 steps per minute. And then I found the manual page that says that each step is a quarter note, and that solved all the problems. So what we're hearing right now is that 6 seconds up, 6 seconds down with the fade between the two. And the reason I have find sustain in my list is that I didn't really understand when a note ended when you have sustain on, where the amplitude envelopes line up with the steps. But I did figure it out. And I thought maybe I'd like to try this version, where it fades up for 3 seconds, sustains for 3 seconds, and then fades over 3 seconds into the next track. I have that one right here in song 3. And this is that same sequence with the 3-second fade. And then I thought to myself, would Portamento fade between the waveforms? I didn't think it would because it's located under the pitch menu, but I just thought I'd give it a try anyhow. So go into song mode. Song 4 is where my Portamento experiments are. I'm going to solo the first one. And with this one you can hear I've got different pitches on step 2 and 4 than I have on 1 and 3. So you can hear the pitches morphing with Portamento. Oh, and the way you do that, just in case you don't know, go under the pitch menu, and Portamento is right here. Speed of 9, probability of 100, so it's doing the Portamento 100% of the time. And this one is the same note with a different slice, a different waveform on the 2 different notes. And you can hear that it does not morph between the two steps. So it's way too early in my experience with this device to talk to Evo about adding new features, especially something like this, which doesn't really fit into the structure that we have here. But at some point, if we had an ability to morph between the waves, boy, would that make for more ambient style morphing, long morphing drones. So yeah, let's go back to the finished track of where I've gotten with the piece that I'm working on, and hear that track in the context now. So here you can hear a couple of other sounds with that drone in the background. And at this point, I'm not really working on a song, I'm just working on designing interesting sounds, playing with features, storing them all in different tracks on song 16. So I've just got them all available. I can cut and paste the instruments, the patches, cut and paste the tracks over into the song when it's time to actually create a song. But for now, I'm just sort of creating soundscapes. And that's really all I have for today. We were very lucky that no traffic went by during this. That's why I record it at 5 in the morning. One of the next things I need to solve is a little bit of soundproofing, because I am indeed right next to a highway. And with the iPhone microphone, it didn't work. It didn't matter. But with the condenser mic, it really does. So yeah, I'll go do some more sound design, visit some more cool places, and see you again soon.